So thank you, Alla, for spending your time for this interview. Can you start by providing a brief background of yourself?
Okay, I MD and PhD in clinical microbiology, and also I have a CNHP, like certified natural health professional. And more than 25 years I spent to like in my career was like treat people. Now I decide to isn't it better to prevent disease and illness, chronic illness, and so now I am focusing mostly on preventive. Preventive is like a holistic medicine. Holistic medicine, it takes a whole body all together. There's no separation. This one organ damage, pain in one local pain. The whole body, it's come together. It's body consists of cells, and cells it's living cells, and they connect to each other and function in connection to each other. There cannot be one group of cells stressed up and another just healthy. If it's something happened, like a whole body involved in this process. So we created healthy people, but not created as ill. So we have to maintain this our healthy status through all our life. However, in environment full of stress, it's emotional stress, poor food, it's also stress, toxicity, environment pollution, and all the chemical in skincare, and we're using to clean up our home, and with dry cleaning, it's all contain chemical that toxic for our body and stress up our cells. So we need to focusing how to prevent it. First of all, we have to think about our emotions in the first place, because emotion control all function that going on in our body. Our mind controlling all our body cells. So first of all, we need to know how to keep us. It's hard, but it's try to keep it out of stress. Also, other stress, it's nutritional. Like a modern American diet, it's very poor. They're full of carbohydrate, fat, like a lot of meat, drink, a lot of full of sugar. So body cannot have all nutrition it need to develop as a healthy. What is building block for our body? It's the protein, the carbohydrate, then fat. We need vitamins, minerals, enzymes. We need oxygen. We need sun. It's like you need to exercise to be healthy. What is the protein? Let's talk about protein. Protein, people think most protein is the meat, milk product, and some all the dairy, but most healthy protein can be found on beans, peas, nuts, seeds. And let's think about pH. When we eat a lot of meat, it ends up with acidic ash. In acidic ash, acidic pH, it's not the good. For body shouldn't be acidic. It should be more to tend to alkaline. When acidic, it's developed good background for very severe disease, including cancer. But that's why we should kind of consider that, and maybe cut red meat and milk. Milk, some people think like, okay, milk, it's a big um, source of protein. But at the same time, when we, it's milk because it's contained calcium. Calcium is it's like an alkaline element. But when we take milk with calcium, our calcium what inside our body try to alkali this ash we get from milk. That's why it's kind of it's looks like one step forward and two step back. So like it also like a milk now is pasteurized. In pasteurized milk, when it's pasteurizing protein, they clamp together and it's very very hard to digest. That's why some people who drink milk has a constipation. It's very even a calf don't wanna drink cow's milk. Why should we do it? So next, it's carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, it's very important. It's like a source of energy, of our energy. But carbohydrate, people think sugar. No, sugar is very simple. Simple carbohydrates. When it comes to us, to inside, insulin, pancreas start produce a lot of insulin. And when we get sugar, we feel energized, very good, like ready to do something. But like a couple like hours after, because of a lot of insulin, its level of sugar drops down, and we feel so tired and sluggish, and there's no force to do something. That's why I highly recommend, cut all refined sugar from your diet and replace with whole grain. Whole grain, it's whole wheat, brown rice, buckwheat, millet, and it's better. It's contain complex carbohydrates, and complex carbohydrates, when it get to inside of the body, it's digest like a little by little, and same is insulin. Insulin produce the same in low level, so there's nothing like a jump up and down. Also, it's green. It's a great source of fiber. Brown rice is very very good grain. It's like outer layer of brown rice contain a lot of vitamin B, a lot of fibers. Buckwheat, it's technologically, it's maybe not green because it's like a plant, look like different, and with flower, and the shape, it's like a triangle, like a pyramid shape, but it's a good remedy for low radiation that we have now in US. So consider buckwheat to prevent impact of radiation. Then let's go talk about it's again about carbohydrate. Beans and peas, it's a very good product. It's contain and good source of protein, and the same good source of carbohydrates. It's like a complex carbohydrate. Also, bean and like peas and legumes, they have a lecithin. Lecithin, it's anti-cholesterol like a product. So it should be included in your diet. So as a protein, you can have beans or peas. And meat can be taken mostly I recommend chicken or turkey, organic, and but maybe cut twice or three times a week. And protein actually should be 20% of your meal. Then let's talk about fat. Fat, it's like it should be also in balance. Most people, most of our fat is contained omega 6, but we deprive of omega 3. But without balance between omega 6 and omega 3, fat cannot be absorbed properly. So that's why we need to add it. In omega 3, it's on flaxseed oil. You should fish oil. Salmon has a lot of high concentration of omega 3. So, but it's kind of hard to keep in diet all the balance between omega 6 and omega 3. That's why I recommend to have as a supplementation essential fatty acids. Nuts is a protein. Going back to protein, seeds. Let's talk about almond. Almond is good source of protein, but also almond contain like aspirin, like some product which is good for prevention of heart disease and good for circulation. So it's good to have in your diet like a handful almond. It's better to or fry or like soaked. It's because it's when it's fresh, it's contain enzyme. It's not a good. So if you have almond, it's like a processed almond. It's the best one. But so now we have in our plate all like protein, 20% protein, fat, and carbohydrate. But the main most important things it's vegetables and fruits. Vegetables should be included in each meal. If you eat breakfast, it should be contained like 50%, at least 50% of vegetables. Lunch, dinner. It's even better to cut protein. It do mostly vegetables. Vegetables can be like cooked or raw, and actually I recommend having cooked and raw together. It's a leafy, green. It's a green vegetable. There's a lot of green vegetables and root. It's in the same plate you should have all of them. Then you will reach balance. Balance in vitamin, balance in minerals, and all building blocks what need for your cells, for health of your cells. So it's like main things I wanna talk about today.